What's going on, guys? Brother Rusher here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're over here on the JP side as we are going to be taking on the new and final story event for the Red Ribbon Army. I believe this is like part 2, but this is actually the event that we need to complete to awaken the free-to-play TEQ Kid Goku into the LR. So the first thing before we actually hop in here, let's go ahead and swap over to the wiki here. So here is the event. Increased drop rate is using the Dragon Ball Seekers category. So it's got a little bit of story. So there are medals here. So it looks like there's 3 different medals that we'll need to awaken the to awaken the Goku with. And then there's 8 stages here. So there's 16 free stones right here for you guys. And yeah, so there is the little the Kid Goku. You need all 3 medals, and then you awaken into the LR here. So let's also hop over here to the actual event itself. So just regular missions, or just the levels themselves. But there are 5 missions. So it's to clear everything on normal, clear everything on Z hard, recruit Goku from the event, and Dokkan awaken him into an LR. And then Dokkan awaken him into an LR and get him to SA 15, and then awaken him and get him to SA 20. So pretty easy, I would say, for the most part. So let's go ahead and hop back over here into the game. I'm gonna pull up the I already got my Dragon Ball Seekers team set up and everything, so we're just gonna run a full LR category. We're getting a 245% boost here, so we'll just run this on we'll just kind of go through this, and in the meantime I'm actually gonna pull up the LR itself, talk about the details of the LR, and also how many medals we need of each kind in order to awaken this unit. So let me actually get that pulled up here, while in the meantime we are going to be doing, just a little bit of attacking. I went with a little bit of a Dragon Ball Saga style team, even though I guess it's not really needed, but I figured we'll just get them all on there, and then we just had the GT trio as our leaders, just because they are a better leader. So okay, we got the Goku here pulled up. So the medal, so we just need 10 of each medal. So you need 10 Goku medals, 10 Krillin medals, and 10 Bulma medals. So that should be very, very, very easy to get. I may actually just, yeah, I mean, honestly, I may as well just do it in the video. That way we can just get them done and over with. You know what I mean? So I don't see why not. And then now, I mean, once you clear it once, you can auto it anyway. So I don't see that anything, as a big deal here. But while we're doing that, let's go ahead and check out the LR here. So LR, Goku, Krillin, and Bulma, all youth. They actually do have a very cool card art. I do just want to switch over and show this real quick. This is such a cool card art, man. I do love that. So this is their base card art is just them on the beach, and then it does transform into this little animation where they're pirates and everything. It's so cool. I legitimately love that card art. But okay, let's talk about what they do. So they are a Boyhood Saga, so that is Dragon Ball Saga category, key 3, 80% to stats. So that's, with it being 80% to stats, obviously this unit's going to have an easy A later on in the future, so we won't worry about that too much right now. But as of right now, 12 key super, they greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn and cause colossal damage. And then on the 18 key, they greatly raise attack and defense for a turn, cause mega colossal damage, and raise super class allies attack by 30% for 1 turn. which actually is pretty good. Like that's a pretty nice little support that they do there. But passive wise, they have an entrance animation when there are 2 or more other category allies of either Dragon Ball Saga or Earthbred fighters. And if you activate the entrance animation, you get 82% attack and defense for 4 turns. Not bad. I mean, for a free-to-play unit, yeah, that's really not bad. Also, we got enough medals of Bulma right there, so we're just gonna continue on to the next stage. Let's see, what else do? They get a additional 77% attack and defense when launching a super. And then they get 30% attack for the turn to all other Dragon Ball Saga category allies. So they're a little bit of like they're a support unit essentially. Let's see, they get 30% defense for the turn to all other warriors or Earthbred fighters category allies when launching an ultra super attack. So whenever they do an 18 key, they give 30% defense to Earthbred fighters. So if you're on Dragon Ball Saga and you're on Earthbred fighters, then you can get the extra 30% attack and 30% defense. Okay, so we got 3 Krillin medals right there. I'm actually just gonna do a boosted run because why not? We'll just do that, and I mean, just get it done super quick. Let's see, they give a additional attack and defense plus 17% and a crit chance of plus 7% per Dragon Ball Saga category ally on the team. Ooh, that's actually really good. That's because, yeah, that's just on the team. That's not on the turn. So nice. And they give an additional, and they get an additional 77%, 77% attack and defense. They launch an additional attack with a medium chance for it to become a super and a medium chance to evade attacks. They're, you know, for a free-to-play unit, they're probably not too terrible. Obviously, you know, I want to check them out in game, see how good they're gonna be. But I think for just like what the unit is right now, like before they EZA, they don't seem like they're too terrible of like a free-to-play unit, especially for like Dragon Ball Saga. I mean, for whatever reason, the game just doesn't, like, they are afraid to give us like Dragon Ball Saga units, and I don't understand why, because I feel like Dragon Ball Saga will sell so well, but I just wonder if it's maybe because it's not flashy enough. You know, they don't do the big super attacks, they don't do, you know, they don't do anything like that. So maybe that's what it is. They're just afraid of, you know, the not flashy transformations, the not flashy supers. But I mean, realistically, how Dragon Ball was back in the day, it really was just based on martial arts, with the occasional, you know, Kamehameha from Goku or from Master Roshi, and, you know, something from like Demon King Piccolo. And they kind of added that like later on in the series, but for the most part, I mean, it really was based on like martial arts, which was, you know, very cool. So hopefully they will actually start giving us more Dragon Ball Saga content, more Dragon Ball Saga units, and not really restrict them to just World Tournament, because I mean, let's be honest, World Tournament is not fun. And then to also lock the Dragon Ball Saga units behind World Tournament is also like, it's like a double L in my opinion. So hopefully they'll actually change, you know, change that up a little bit. But the other thing I didn't talk about is the this unit actually has a active skill. It's called Sexy Plan. Dodge chance plus 30% for 1 turn, and then it nullifies one enemy action for the turn. The activation condition is enemies' HP is 50% or higher, or all allies attacking in the turn are super class Dragon Ball Saga category allies. So you can either just do it unconditionally if you run them on a basically like a full Dragon Ball Saga team, or if the enemy's HP is 50% or higher. Yeah, I mean it's a super easy condition. Enemy's HP is 50% or higher, or all allies attacking in the turn are superclass Dragon Ball Saga category allies. So, yeah, I mean, it's not a bad, I mean, it's kind of like a mini Ghost Usher just because you get the one enemy action break for the turn. And then you get the higher, like you get the 30% dodge chance, which I don't think they would probably do much of anything with the active skill once you get the easy A, but I don't know, we'll see. They're on Dragon Ball Saga, Dragon Ball Seekers, Youth, Joined Forces, and Earthbred Fighters. So very minimal, like minimal teams that they're on, and that's honestly just because of the fact that it's Bulma, Krillin, and Goku together. But it looks like their best linking partner is actually the Goku and Arale card. They share 6 out of 7 links, but this Arale card, or the Goku and Arale, they still haven't gotten their Easy A. This unit released back in 2019. So it's been 5 years since this unit released, and we have not gotten their Easy A, which now I'm kind of like wondering, like, will they actually do a Easy A for this unit? Just because like there's Arale in the unit, or yeah, like Arale is in the card, so I don't know if they maybe are allowed, maybe they're not allowed. It's really hard to tell. I mean, it'd be great if they could just finally Easy A this unit and make them, like, you know, pretty viable. And I don't know, maybe at the same time, like, bring back the Arale banners, let us summon on them one more time, because I mean, like, I don't think we ever got the like STR, like the STR Kid Goku. Did he ever come out for global? I don't remember. It's been so long, I can't remember. But for some reason, I feel like he didn't come out for global, but I think he definitely came out for JP. So I don't know. It'd be really nice if we could summon for these units again. So come on, Dokkan, just grant us this one wish, just one time. Bring back the Arale units, just bring back the banner one more time. Let us summon, just let me rainbow all the units and their SSRs, and then you can get rid of the banner and never bring them back. The units can be useless for all I care. I mean, I guess at that point you guys could just Easy A them and make them somewhat viable. But yeah, I guess for the most part, they probably wouldn't do too much for that unit, huh? No, I mean, we're on the final like stage here. So this should be, we should get the Goku medals here. And then we'll probably just run it one more time just so we can get the actual, get all 10 medals. And then I'll just awaken the unit. I'll just awaken the unit on video just so we can see the cool card art animation. Yeah. But I mean, story event is nice. And it's a permanent story event too, so it's not going to go away or anything like that, which I feel like they could speed up the process just a little bit on how fast they revamp these old like story events. And I'm almost wondering, like, are they actually going to, are they eventually just going to permanently make all of the story events like make them so they're always active for us? And if they are like, obviously they can redo something with that tab because the story events won't be in there anymore. which I would prefer, because it's really dumb that they have like all these story events that come on like a rotating cycle. Just make them active all the time for us, just so we can farm whatever we want to farm without wasting keys. And then the one event that I would say that I would love for them to bring back and revamp would be the Resurrection F Frieza one, because that event has never been revamped. They had a very, very missed opportunity as well when we got the like the little Resurrection Frieza, Resurrection F like event, or like celebration, I guess, mini celebration with the AGL LR Golden Frieza and the Int Blue Goku and Vegeta. Like that would have been a perfect time for them to that would have been like a perfect time for them to do that, but they didn't. So, but here we go. We got enough medals. Let's go ahead and awaken our new LR. And there we go. Super easy to do. Obviously this will come to global probably, I'm guessing, within the next month or so is my guess. So global players, easy event. I'll do this again when it comes to global, just because. But there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It was a nice little easy video. Figure I just kind of talk with you guys, talk a little bit about the unit and my thoughts on like the Dragon Ball saga, not, you know, being very relevant in Dokkan. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, smash that like button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well, and then I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.